Hey, how's it going? Checking in today with an update. And we had the Mind Festival earlier today, which I thought went okay. There was probably a little bit more prep that I could have done, but the timings was the thing I was most concerned about, making sure that I didn't massively overrun. And it was about right, about 50 minutes. So that was good. Yeah, there was a few things. I mean, it was a great, the content, absolutely, that's what I'm going to be talking a lot about in the next few weeks, I imagine. How do we integrate the lessons that we've learned into the future, into the new normal? And I think the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm learning about it, the more I'm getting a better understanding of how other people are managing this, the the easier it's going to get for me to kind of feel like I'm not just positioning myself as an expert, but kind of genuinely gathering all of these different approaches and different perspectives. And that links in with the other thing that I've been doing today, even though I kind of felt like I was running out of time, and it would have been really easy for me to say, I'm just going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to post this, I'm going to post that, I'm going to write an email, do this, catch up with that. I didn't do those things. Well, I did do those things, but I also sat down and I made more phone calls. And this is becoming, I mean, we're on day 2 now. No, day 3, because I did it on Friday as well. But this for such a long time, this has been a massive challenge for me. It's kind of built up into something huge. And I'm just feeling just so much better and more comfortable about doing it now. Even though, I'm getting setbacks, I'm getting knockbacks, but that's okay. It's absolutely fine. Because I had a really, really good conversation with a guy today from a company. He's just joined the company, and to begin with, he's like, I'm not really sure what I can tell you. I can't really help. I've only just joined, but we just got chatting, and he was telling me about what an amazing place it is, about some of the amazing things that they've been doing, some of the approach that the senior leadership team has taken, from the CEO through the board right the way down. And just the difference that it's made to how people feel in terms of kind of being taken care of. So the stories like that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Not just stories like that, but like getting these perspectives. Like it's really easy to assume or to imagine that everyone's struggling. Everyone's every company's in a really bad way. Every company's kind of struggling to know how to respond. And then so you hear stories of companies that are just doing this really well. And this guy said he's been, at Microsoft for a number of years. Microsoft are well known for taking care of well-being and have done for many years, kind of ahead of the curve. And he said this company is absolutely class leading. Be surprised if Microsoft are doing some of the things that they're doing. So really useful insights. And a couple of connections there. I'm going to check out what the CEO is all about and see if I can get some time with him on the phone. Perhaps that might not be it's a big company, so that might not be a possibility, but I'm really interested to find out more from these leaders who are just doing things well. And of course then leads in, because even things like that don't lead to, there's no chance of things leading to business. I mean, maybe there is, but that's not the main agenda. The main agenda for me is genuinely find out more about what's going on, get this broader perspective, speak to as many people as I can, and get a real full understanding of what's happening, how people are dealing with this and responding to it. Because this is the kind of thing that I'm able to use when I'm speaking. I can amalgamize the details. I don't have to name names and companies unless that's appropriate. But it's more about being able to anecdotally saying, I spoke to somebody yesterday who told me this and he told me that, and the difference I can see is this, and then making these things fit together using all the rest of my perspective and the rest of my understanding about well-being and resilience and stress and challenges and uncertainty and the brain and physiology. I can bring all those things together with these anecdotes and then make it into something that's unique to me. I guess it's a bit like doing research. So there we go. There's the update from today. Quite a not tough, but a long morning, because I was tuned in to both Vicky's and Tim's session as well as delivering my own. So it was a good 3 hours of being focused, and well worth it. Really useful to not just see Vicky and Tim in action, because they're always very good, but to learn from them as well. I always try and take something away from sessions if ever I'm sitting in on one. So there's my update for the day, as always. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.